It's showtime, freaks!
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The Alpha Men Podcast is presented by Garage Door Commander. Fueled by a hell of a lot of PBR. And produced by TJ Michaels Creative. Narrated by Jamie Dennis. Graphics by Sven. Dedicated to Hendrik the Viking Poulsen. 2023, all rights reserved.
Seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engines running. We have a liftoff. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
You ever notice how men are portrayed in movies and TV shows? Tired of seeing men portrayed as dopey Homer Simpson clones? Tired of the attack on men? Tired of the woke labeling everything as toxic agenda? Tired of the wussification of the American male? Well, then you're in the right place. Look, we love and respect women around here, but the truth is, we're wired differently than the female species. And if there can be a place where the chicks can get together on TV every day, like that awful program The View, we figured there should be a place where guys can be guys, and we're capable of creating an equally horrid program. So get ready. This is a celebration of man. Because after all, who built the Empire State Building? Who built a rocket and landed on the moon? Who created the very computer algorithm that allows you to find this show?
That was created by Ada Lovelace, a woman.
Okay, great. Credit where it's due. But I think we can all agree the algorithm sucks. Who created the automobile? The Egyptian pyramids? Who stormed the beaches of Normandy? We don't talk about feelings here. We will question the validity of your man card. We're not politically correct, and we'll stand up and fight back against a culture that's determined to transform us into a bunch of neutered pansies. This is your weekly dose of toxic masculinity, a show created by men for men. This is the Alpha Men Podcast. And now, two men who don't own a pair of skinny jeans between them, TJ Michaels and John Stacy.
There we are. What's up, you sick, twisted freaks? Welcome to the Alpha Men Podcast, episode 22, the Christmas Spectacular.
You brain fart.
Huh? That's all right. No, I'm lagging just a little bit, but that's okay. We'll get it under control here. But what is that? Exploding reindeer poop tonight? Is that what we're doing?
Well, it's those little snap popper things.
Oh, okay. All right. There you go.
I'm gonna scare the kids with them on Christmas. Good morning.
Welcome to the Alpha Men Podcast. My name is TJ Michaels from the granite capital of the world, Barrie, Vermont. That is John Stacy from Trinity, North Carolina. This is episode 22 and the final episode of season 1 tonight. Pretty incredible. Yeah. Season 1 going to go in the books tonight. We've got a great show planned for you tonight. But while you're at it, please do us a favor. Help us grow the show. Like and subscribe. Share, and comment. You can comment and participate in the show anytime you like throughout the show tonight, just wherever you may be watching, whether it be on YouTube or Instagram. We're on Instagram tonight, I think, for the first time. We're not quite sure yet. It is? It's rolling?
Yep.
All right, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook Live, alphamenpodcast.com. What else? Twitch, Rumble. We're all over the place. We're like a bad case of beef.
How about 17 places?
17 places?
Yeah.
I'm like a bad case of VD. You can't get rid of us.
I got you a present.
You what?
I got you a present. Want me to open it for you?
boy. Oh, here we go. I know exactly what's coming. Yeah. Middle finger.
I had
That's
to.
nice.
Good Christmas.
That's nice. That's nice. In any case, we have got a great show for you tonight. While you're at it, do us a favor as well. You can also visit alphamenpodcast.com where you will find the Alpha Men store. In there, great gift giving ideas. All right, I'm telling you, good
I
stuff.
don't know if they'll ship. I don't know if they'll ship in time. But
Probably
we
not
can
going to
get
ship
there.
in time, but you could like wrap up a picture of it, which is what we do
Yeah.
when we wait too long to shop for our wives,
Mhm.
or so I've heard.
Oh. Did you screw up?
I'll get into that a little bit later. All right.
All
In any case, strut on over to alphamenpodcast.com. Check out the Alpha Men Podcast store, and let's get this shindig going, holiday style, with our Man of the Week. Our Man of the Week this week, you see him right there, center screen, is Greg Osterlin of Wadsworth, Ohio. Now, for the last 11 years, Greg has put thousands of twinkling lights on a house in Wadsworth to call to mind a famous house inhabited by a fictional family known as the Griswolds. Just like the movie. Greg says 250 strands of lights, 100 individual bulbs per strand for a grand total of 25,000 imported Italian twinkle lights.
Nice.
Osterland is a self-proclaimed National Lampoon's Christmas vacation fanatic. Says growing up, he watched the movie every year, more than once, with his family, and it got to a point where we started memorizing the lines. And by the way, there's some great lines in Christmas Vacation. He says the lifelike display started in 2013. It grows every year with the help of neighbors. Just as the sun went down, Dwayne Lane filled up a car on Friday night with his whole family and came over to check it out. He says they do it every year. The display, absolutely free, but the Australians accept donations, 100% going to Greater Strides. It's a nonprofit supporting cystic fibrosis research. And by the way, the biggest question he gets asked every year, what's your electric bill? Right? He says thanks to LEDs, all of his lights are LEDs for the most part.
Yeah,
adds about $30 a month to the old electric bill.
That's not bad.
Yeah, don't tell my wife that because she'll have me out there doing that crap too, and that's the excuse I use.
I'm not getting on your roof.
Well, you already have been, but yeah, that's the excuse I use every year.
Sketchy.
What do you think? We're Rockefellers? We can't afford the electric bill for lights, which comes exactly from my dad,
Yeah.
And then, but now that my dad's in his 80s, he hangs lights all over the damn place. When we were kids, we couldn't have them, but nonetheless,
there is a video here of it. Want me to play that out?
Yeah, go ahead, take a look.
Just like the movie, 250 strands of lights, 100 individual bulbs per strand for a grand total of 25,000 imported Italian twinkle lights. It got to the point that we started memorizing the lines. The first ornaments they ever had out, and this guy has different Cousin Eddie sayings. We always make sure that the angel has to bend over, trying to create the next generation of Griswold to get up on the roof and hopefully take over where I can't do it anymore. But as long as my body's able, I will. I think this is something that this kind of movie, this kind of spirit just won't go away.
Well said. But question is, does he have the cat?
I'm sure the cat's there somewhere. Greg, congratulations on being the Alpha Men Podcast Man of the Week. But I must tell you, you are ruining the man curve a bit. Just saying.
Nah, not for Clark Griswold. No, we got a little extra.
I just don't want anybody expecting me to do that crap, all right? Because I ain't doing it. I love Christmas Vacation,
I would
too.
do it. If I had the time and patience to do that, I would.
In fact, I think we have a Christmas Vacation special coming up next. All right.
I like
so
that.
If you remember
music.
Christmas Vacation, okay?
Yeah.
There are some iconic lines in this movie. Some of them are really, really difficult. In fact, I saw a thing on the making of Christmas Vacation last week, and you know that one where um, he goes on a massive swearing tangent.
Yeah.
He said they said that they had parts of that script on cards all over the room so that he could deliver
Oh,
that
so
in one take.
yeah.
So,
That was a
nonetheless,
good rant.
top 5 lines from Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
Number 5, Clark. Where do you think you're going? Nobody's leaving. Nobody's walking out on this fun, old-fashioned family Christmas. No. We're all in this together. This is a full-blown four-alarm holiday emergency here. We're going to press on. We're going to have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny F and K. And when Santa squeezes his fat white ass down the chimney tonight, he's going to find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
See my shirt?
There you go. That's a great line. Number 4. This is the one. I don't know if I can deliver this. Ready?
I can deliver it.
Hey, if any of you are looking for any last minute gift ideas, I have one. I'd like Frank Shirley, my boss, right here tonight. I want him brought from his happy holiday slumber over on Melody Lane with all those other rich people, and I want him brought right here with a big ribbon on his head, and I want to look him straight in the eye. I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, floor-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, boot-licking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is. Hallelujah. Where's the Tylenol?
That was pretty damn good. I mean, he didn't have the Clark Griswold, but damn, that was pretty good.
Thank you. Number 3. This is Eddie, cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
Don't go putting none of that stuff on my sled, Clark. You know that metal plate in my head? I had to have it replaced because every time Catherine revved up the microwave, I'd piss my pants and forget who I was for half an hour or so. So over at the VA, they had to replace it with plastic. It ain't as strong, so I don't know if I should go sailing down no hill with nothing between the ground and my brains but a piece of government plastic. Clark, you think that really matters, Eddie?
I love this movie.
2, Clark, Catherine, if this turkey tastes half as good as it looked, we're all in for a great treat. Save the neck for me, Clark, cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
And number 1, best line in the whole movie, referring to the electrocuted cat, cousin Eddie. That cat had 9 lives. He just spent them all.
I disagree at number 1. I was really hoping it was going to be the old shitter's full.
Shitter's full. Yeah, well, I used that in the graphics.
Yeah.
So,
but I think that's probably the most iconic besides his rant.
Yeah, the funny thing is all of the vacation movies use Holiday Road, the Lindsey Buckingham song, except Christmas Vacation. They wrote a special song for Christmas Vacation, and a lot of people don't know that there was actually a Christmas Vacation 2, but it starred cousin Eddie, and it went straight to video. And it's a horrible movie. He's like on an island or something. It's really, really bad. It's really, really bad. It was. They were trying to cash in really good, but you know what? Again, John Hughes movie. That guy that wrote all the Brat Pack stuff, Christmas Vacation, all the vacation. Well, the first vacation movie was a John Hughes movie.
I hope they never try to make another. Like obviously the 2 came out, but you know how people are making movies now.
Mm-hmm.
I hope
my wife hates this movie. Hates it. And I just think it's. Of Christmas movies, I think it's the best Christmas movie, bar none.
Yeah,
next to Die Hard.
They're side by side for me.
Right. That's top 5 lines from Christmas Vacation tonight on the Alpha Men podcast.
Let's crack a beer.
So I had a little bit of a problem tonight. Beer's on tap tonight. Every week we try something new for you. If you're new to the show, I spent a little bit of time, not much, selling beer. and I don't do that anymore. But the segment lives on. I've spent a lot of time drinking beer, and so has John. And it's not always beer. Sometimes it's a malt beverage or something in a man can that we can find somewhere. But since he's in Trinity, North Carolina, and I'm in Barry, Vermont, sometimes we have a hard
We
time
tried.
finding new stuff.
We tried to get the same, but it just didn't work.
It didn't work. So tonight, I don't know if you know this, but by the way, John grew up here in Barry, Vermont. He doesn't live here anymore, but big doings in Central Vermont. The M&M beverages have been sold, and they're now Maple
Really?
Fields convenience stores.
Oh
And they're
no.
doing the switch over right now.
No, that's
So I
tough.
stop at the M&M beverage, which I've been going for 20 years
And my
in
dad
South
worked
Barry
there.
on my way home from work,
Yep.
and they're doing the conversion right now. So I was going to try that Cayman Jack margarita stuff that
That's
comes in the
good.
man can,
I know Alan used to love that stuff.
and I've never had it before. So I bring it up to the counter, and the woman scans it. She's like, "This doesn't scan in." So I stood there for like 10 minutes, like while they were trying to figure it out. I'm like, 2 for $5. I can't tell you what I'm the customer. You tell me what it costs and I pay for it.
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell you what it costs because it won't get, so I'm like, okay, I'm getting something else. So I got, from, Zero Gravity, Brewing Company. This is something called Conehead, and it is, IPA,
What's
5.7,
that movie? What's that movie?
5.7
Coneheads?
ABV. What's that?
The movie
Conehead is
Coneheads?
the Dan Aykroyd movie, yeah.
Dan Aykroyd, yeah.
Yeah, the old Saturday Night Live
So
skit.
Peak saved me because I came home from doing the door for Ohana Sports Cards. I did a garage door for him today down in South
Oh,
Carolina.
nice.
Um,
Hey, you know what? We didn't mention Ohana Sports Cards yet. We should mention Ohana Sports Cards.
well, we have their ad coming up, but
I
also
get that, but we still should say thank you and Merry Christmas to everybody over at Ohana Sports Cards.
yeah, Merry Christmas.
And
Very nice.
hopefully I get a nice card break for Christmas in my stocking.
He's got a really cool setup coming for 2024.
All right.
A whole
Ohana's-
new, yeah, it's going to be a whole different. I can't talk about it, but it's a whole different ball game at first.
Ohana
he's gonna-
Sports Cards on
Yeah.
Facebook, and Ohana means family. They'll treat you like family over there. If you're into the sports cards and all of that other stuff, make sure you check it out. So
Back to
you're
beer.
doing Arizona hard iced tea.
Peach.
Man, everybody's got to have an iced tea right now.
Well, it's Arizona.
It's crazy. I mean, the original was Twisted Tea, right?
Yeah.
And then you got the Two Hoots, and then you got the Arizona, and now Dunkin' Donuts has an alcoholic iced tea.
Ooh.
Believe it or not, Sunny D has a Sunny D alcoholic beverage out. It's crazy right now. So let me crack that bad boy. And
So Peak saved my butt because I got home and I forgot to get a beer. So he went back out and got me one. And Arizona, you can't go wrong with Arizona. So we're gonna find out in a second. It's 5% alcohol. This is hard brewed iced tea with peach. 5%. Looks like the can, feels like the can. Or was it stuff when I was 18? This is good. What did you do, lose you? Did you freeze again? Oh, I bet you he's lost it. Yep, he did. That dumbass. He's having computer problems again. So we got me drinking. He's messaging me. Drink and talk. He says drink and talk. I can drink and talk. What do you want to talk about? Hi, Tila. I saw you commented there 10 minutes ago. But hey, Peak, did you get a beer down there? One sip and he's out. Yes, that's true. Did you get one of these things, Peak? I don't know if you tried, because you usually try to get the same thing I get. These are pretty good. So what can we do? Want to play a game? I can't do it live. Damn. Yeah, you did. Did you get the peach one? Because it's pretty good. It's not bad. It kind of tastes like I don't know. It's definitely peachy. You know what this would be good with is Crown. Peach Crown. Peach. It'd be a peach. It'd be an iced tea peach Crown. He does all the talking, so I hate when I have to do the talking because I just ramble on. Well, he's typing out. See what he says. It's pretty good. Nice and smooth. Yeah, I agree. It's nice and smooth. I want the other one. What was the other one? Just a regular green tea, right? So I bet it's even smoother than this. Oh, he's saying FUCKKK exclamation. Uh-oh. What's the matter? He's still upset his Eagles lost. Oh, he's not here. We can talk about his Eagles. So 49ers are in first. Cowboys are second. Eagles are fifth. That's how it goes. I'm just kidding. Hard lemonade. That's what it was. Yeah. That's what I figured. Let's do, you know what I can do? I can break some stuff up and mess with them. Yes, the Eagles have the 49ers. 49ers gift. Yeah, that's true. We're going to jump right into. Hold on. Got to find it. I'm out of sorts here. He says it's going to be a couple minutes. Well, shit, I can't talk that long. Shit, I'll carry on with the show. I can't because I don't know to edit stuff. Ask people what they want for Christmas. What do people want for Christmas? What can TJ buy you for Christmas? Since TJ's not here, he's going to buy somebody a gift on the show. So let's bring up the comment board. Of course, he did the Cowboys. That's true. All right, so I can't see people live here. 2, 3, 5, 17, 11. Jeez, there's 17 people watching me. I feel awkward. What Christmas gifts? What would you want for Christmas? If there's one thing you could have, what would you want? Want some music while we wait? Hold on. Just kidding. That's how the show feels right now. No comments on Christmas? What you want for Christmas? Each of us can buy a can of Spam. I give you his address. Anybody wants to send TJ a can of Spam? He's going to have to eat some. Because unless Dak starts throwing interceptions. Knock on wood. I mean, my Cowboys got spanked. But until the Eagles lost, so I don't care. We're going to jump right into
John's manly meme of the week.
Why not? Because I can do that. So the meme I picked out for this week kind of goes with Christmas and goes with every freaking man. 4 stages of a man's life. Number 1, you believe in Santa. Number 2, you don't believe in Santa. Number 3, you are Santa. Number 4, you look like Santa. Well, I've gone through all 4 of those stages of my life. So, but back to the Christmas talk. Christmas gifts. Name something you want for Christmas that you're probably not going to get, but what would you want if you're going to get something for Christmas? There's plenty of people watching here. Give me a Christmas gift idea. Something that you really want that you probably won't get. Or something you bought your spouse. because I still need ideas. You all ain't much talkative people here. What the hell? No. Tyler Placey liked my video. Tyler, where are you? Talk to me here. Barrel Jack Daniels. Yeah, me too. Can you get me one? We can go half. We can get one for about. You can get a cheaper side of things for about 8,000. All we need to do is jump in with Keith and those guys and Jeff and give them $500, and we'll be on the barrel buy next time. Minimum of 500 up to, I think, 10,000. His last barrel was like 18 grand. So I would love a barrel of Jack Daniels. I have a barrel, just empty, not fully. We should fill up a barrel and see what happens. Hey,
What's going on?
what the hell did you do?
Same thing.
Stop pushing buttons.
I don't. I'm like, I've moved my legs underneath this desk completely because, like right before we went live tonight, I somehow bumped the power button on my computer and shut it right down. I just did it again. If it's that, it's my damn knee. I don't know what.
So I've jumped out of the beer and I jumped over to the manly meme. And we're still talking about Christmas gifts.
Alrighty.
So we can jump back to your favorite word, the apocalypse.
Do you know what? Do you know what I want for Christmas?
You mean to say apocalypse?
For John to be able to say apocalypse.
I
That's
can't
what I
say
want
it.
more than anything. Let's do it. This week's signs of the coming apocalypse.
That was a lot of rambling, by the way.
I'm sure.
You know how hard it is to talk about something you don't know what to talk about?
This week's signs of the coming apocalypse, because we're all doomed. You know that, right? Yeah. What the steer? A wayward steer trampling along the New Jersey transit train tracks. Say that 3 times fast. In Newark before it was eventually captured. Now you have to understand, Newark is not exactly farmland. So I don't know if you see the photo of the steer on the bridge and in the train depot.
Yeah,
but
up top
that
there.
is a big damn steer. It's like a Texas Longhorn. I think we have a video.
Yeah, we do. Push the button. There you go.
Yeah, look at that thing.
God. He is huge.
Officials say the steer was tranquilized after being captured inside the Newark Liberty International Airport. He was taken to Skyland's Animal Sanctuary and Rescue. They have named him Ricardo. Okay?
Ricardo.
No injuries reported, but they have no idea where this damn thing came from. They don't know. And you remember that story we had a few months back about the guy that loaded the cow up in the car? Maybe that's where I don't think it's the same cow though, but
they both had they were both Longhorn steers.
They were both Longhorns though, yeah.
He probably jumped that.
Yeah. Can you imagine like you're traveling for the holidays and stuff and you go into the train station in like the middle of the city? And there it is. Our next sign of the coming apocalypse this week.
Oh, Jesus. There you go. Go ahead and say your story first. I was ready for that.
Be careful putting on your makeup, especially when it's permanent. This is a social media influencer. And I don't know if you follow like TikTok and all of that other stuff. I don't, but they're doing this thing called lip balloon treatment or lip blushing.
Oh, God.
Whitney Levitt is her name.
Yeah.
She posted her Monsters, Inc. mouth, as she called it. However, was not ready for those lips. I mean, we're talking bigger than Mick Jagger's.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you.
You're gonna.
Alright, just show me.
Holy crap.
Connor, what did I do?
You look beautiful.
Look at him trying to recover.
I'm sure the swelling will go down in a month.
Connor!
You look great.
You can't kiss me.
No!
I wouldn't want to.
I don't want to.
Connor!
Look
I
at
froze
those
right
things.
there.
Look. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Why are you doing that? See, I should not have been a dad of 3 girls. That's all there is to it, because this kind of stuff drives me nuts. You know what else drives me nuts?
What?
The filter that makes you look like you're an alien that every woman has to put on a picture that they put on social media.
Oh,
That erases all of their facial features.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't stand it. It drives me absolutely nuts. Like, what are you doing? Nonetheless, we're moving on. Story number 3 tonight. Our final story. You know, I always thought the worst song ever recorded was Mariah Carey Christmas song, or maybe "My Humps" by the Black Eyed Peas, or "Wannabe" by the Spice Girls, or anything that my oldest daughter Haley listens to. But apparently, I was wrong. 3 scientists have crafted what they believe is the worst song of all time. All right. So here's what they did. The scientists based it on a survey where people listed elements of a song that they would hate the most.
Yeah.
The answers included cowboy lyrics, a chorus of kids, bagpipe howls, bossa nova synths, advertising slogans, and more. So the science eggheads took all of that information and data and more and jammed it into a 22-minute long song that is truly horrifying. All right. It's called The Most Unwanted Song. All right. And
22 minutes. Is that the longest song in the world?
Probably not. I mean, like Inagata Davida is 18 something. You know, the song you hear at Thanksgiving, Alice's Restaurant by Arlo Guthrie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a long one.
I think the original version of that is like 24. The unedited complete thing. A lot of radio stations play it during Thanksgiving, but I think that version is edited, and I think that one's like 16 minutes. But nonetheless, so the most unwanted song, it includes, ready for this, an opera singer rapping text from philosopher Ludwig Wittgenstein's book, Tractatus Logico-Philosophicus. I can't even say it. All right. A children's choir chanting about various holidays like Christmas, Easter, and Yom Kippur, and urging celebrants to do their shopping at Walmart. Bagpipes, the same opera singer rapping about cowboy living, and an angry woman yelling into a bullhorn. And just to prove how doomed we are, I have mixed out of the 22 minutes. You're welcome. I listened to it, so you don't have to. But I put together a 1-minute supercut of the highlights of the 22-minute song.
And by the way,
we were all brave enough, and we were actually alpha, and we could give it
the world's longest song is an hour and 138 hours, 41 minutes, and 2 seconds. Dr. Dag Dish Peely.
Is it called "This Is the Song That Never Ends"?
No, it's called "Singing Sherry."
My friend.
It's a weird. We're going to have to find this and look this up.
Some people started singing it. What it was. Anyway.
So here's the song.
This is the most unwanted song. Here we go. Well, this part's got a beat you can dance to. I'm expecting Bon Scott to sing right now from AC/DC.
What the hell are we listening to?
This is the most unwanted song.
I'm going to shoot the speaker out of the freaking... Holy crap.
If you want to give the whole thing a listen, grab some beer and some...
That he did it again. He did it again. He froze. Oh, wait. Did I freeze? No, I'm still here. Huh. Girl. It takes a lot of willpower. I don't know how you lived on for so long. Yeah, he's gone again. This guy, I tell you, he can't hold still. Haley, your dad needs to hold still. Maybe a couple more minutes. He's going to say, you watch. I'm not doing this. Oh, he's calling now. Yo.
There?
I'm here.
All right, so I didn't do anything this time.
Oops.
In the middle of me talking,
Yeah.
my screen went blue and it said, your computer has encountered an error and needs to restart.
People. We're going to have to do the show tomorrow.
What's that?
We're going to have to do the show tomorrow. We're going to be like 4 hours in the show.
It'll be about 2 minutes here.
There's 2 minutes. So while we're waiting, we'll play some music. You know, people really like this music.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't play that again. I think once is enough.
Yeah. Well, everybody can hear you.
Yeah, I'm sure they can. I'm pretty sure. See, the object of the show is to attract more viewers, not.
Well, I could do Are You Smarter Than Baby Huey by myself.
Said that as that song is, still better than any Justin Bieber song.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree. But so I think next year we're gonna have to look up this song and play a piece of it. It's 138 hours though. That's impressive. It's an Indian song. He sings it. So
that makes it
better.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go over to the Manly Meme of the Week. No, I did that. I'm gonna go over to I'm gonna go to Red Flag Moment. We're gonna watch a pretty gnarly video without you.
I can do that as I can.
All right. Well.
In the meantime, you could ask people about what their plans are for the holidays, and they can comment, or what their holiday traditions are, or all kinds of stuff.
All that stuff TJ has said. You go ahead.
I'll be there as soon as I can. As soon as my computer stops doing whatever it is it's doing.
Okay. We'll be here waiting for you anxiously. Can't wait to see your face again.
That's what she said.
Bye. All right. We're going to something I want to show you guys. I think it's pretty badass. Give me a second.
Nothing more manly than motorsports. These are John's Red Flag Moments.
Okay. We're going to jump this here around a little bit. Respond to you here. You're getting married and spending a holiday with none other than my dad, TJ. Your dad's TJ. Can I get his autograph? He's so cool. Maybe you guys can go to an Eagles game together and watch them lose. So, Red Flag Moment. Nice hat, John. Yeah, this is from Ohana Sports Cards. The guys who sponsor us, Steven and those guys. Awesome group of people. I won't get banned for this. It's a toy gun. That's why there's orange on it. That's why it's very clear oranged. But I get it. It could be possible, I guess. Just like your Cowboys. My Cowboys got spanked, Haley. They got spanked. But it may have been a wake up for us because I hope so. And we've already done that. You guys lost to a Pop Warner team. So, this clip, 16 seconds. A lot happens in the first second and a half, and a lot happens at the end. Watch.
Oh my
If you missed that, I'm going to start it over. But this guy, there's nothing you expect to come out of this SUV. So, but watch the beginning one more time. Right at the door of the Subaru. I don't know if it's a Subaru or not, but watch the guy. Dude, that car is probably doing 35, 40 miles an hour. And gets smoked. I got it's a lady or a guy gets hit right there. Hope they're okay. I didn't hear nothing about it, but I saw this the other day and I was like, oh my God. And then this idiot comes out of the car. I just would expect a shirtless guy smoking a cigarette come out and go, it's my car. He's saying it's my car. He's blaming it's on his car. Yeah, we have liftoff. Yeah, we have clearly liftoff. I mean, I feel bad. I hope that person's okay. They definitely landed on their freaking head back here in this video. But, I mean, it's pretty gnarly. I'll have to show TJ later. Just before impact, you can see, push too far. You see her on the hood right there. I'm assuming it's a girl because it's like purplish yoga pants. Impact. Boom. God, she flies probably 25, 30 feet in the air. Yeah, he's always slow. I'm not the talker. He's the talker. And he has, what he needs to do is give me the show list so I can just continue on with the show and he screws up. But I have no clue what, he sends me all these pictures and I have no clue what the story is. So I read for him and all that stuff. I can't do it. I have no clue. I could talk about the picture. I mean, I have no clue. Here he comes. But there he is for the second time tonight.
Sorry about that.
I don't need you anymore. You go take that off. I got this now.
You got it?
Hell no. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Just sit there and drink some beer.
I was just saying to them, I said, if you send me because I look at the pictures, like Red Foreman and stuff, I have no clue what the story is. I see the picture, so I can't tell the story. But I was showing everybody the Red Foreman award, or Red Foreman, the Red Flag moment.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen it.
So a lot happens in the first 3 seconds, and then at the end, here it comes.
Holy crap! Was it like a bank robber or what?
So, as you saw, the person, I'm assuming is a lady, gets smoked. And that car's doing 35, 40 miles an hour down that street.
Yeah. I can hear him on the gas.
Hold on. Let me turn the sound off real quick.
He's in it.
Comes into it. Boom. Hits her.
Whoa!
She's right there in the air. But if you see the SUV.
It was okay.
I hope so too. I have no clue. But after this all happens, you get this guy comes out shirtless, smoking a cigarette. He's screaming, "It's my car! It's my car!" I think it's the meth. It's the meth.
It is the meth. That's messed up right there. That's all there is to it. He's either drunk or high. You're right. Yeah, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
That's a red flag moment for me for tonight.
All right, let's go back to Are You Smarter?
All right, we're going to jump right into that now.
Yeah.
Well, a sponsor break first.
Men Podcast is proudly presented by Ohana Sports Cards on Facebook. Ohana means family, and that's how they treat their customers, like family. Check out Ohana Sports Cards on Facebook and become part of the Ohana family. Awesome card breaks from football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Ohana Sports Cards on Facebook. That's OHANA Sports Cards. Ohana Sports Cards.
John's manly meme of the week.
hate that picture.
Man, Sven on graphics is doing really good this week.
Sven can kiss my butt. So I changed the background, as you can tell. A little
I
festive.
do see that. Some lights. We got some lights going. That says Christmas spectacular. Listen, I know we've had a couple of technical issues tonight, but we are totally going to redeem ourselves now. I mean, that's just all there is to it.
Let's pick on me.
Are You Smarter Than Baby Huey Christmas Movie Edition? All right, here we go. You can play along at home, and you just comment in the comment link if you know the answer. You can't phone a friend, Baby Huey. You can't pull the audience. Okay, and we're not going to eliminate any of the. This isn't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So you get the questions, you get multiple choice, and we'll see how you do. Okay.
Okay.
In the movie A Christmas Carol, what is the name of the main character? Okay.
Oh.
Is it Bob Cratchit, Ebenezer Scrooge, or Tiny Tim?
I hate the Scrooge. No.
In the movie Christmas Carol, what is the name of the main character? Is it Bob Cratchit, Ebenezer Scrooge, or Tiny Tim?
I want to say it ain't Tiny Tim. This was on TV earlier. This morning before I left, Emily was watching it. Bob Cratchit?
No.
Damn.
It is Ebenezer Scrooge.
So what's Scrooge? I said it too.
Scrooge.
Oh,
all righty. In the movie Elf, okay, Will Ferrell movie, what is Buddy's real name? Okay. Is it Buddy Hobbs, Buddy Roberts, or Buddy Bobby?
Got it.
Movie Elf. What is Buddy's real name? Buddy Hobbs, Buddy Roberts, or Buddy Bobby?
Hobbs sounds right. Buddy,
ding, 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 ding,
yes,
ding.
okay.
That's correct. That's correct.
I felt like it sounded right in my head.
I was trying to throw you off with the Ricky Bobby reference there. Buddy Bobby.
Yeah. I almost said that. Right. That was my first guess.
In the movie It's a Wonderful Life, what is the name of George Bailey's guardian angel? Lawrence, Terrence, or Clarence?
I have freaking no clue on that one. I'm gonna guess. What's the names again?
Lawrence, Terrence, or Clarence?
I don't know this one. I'm gonna go with Lawrence.
It's Clarence.
Yes, Clarence. I don't know that. I guess I've never seen that movie.
It's an old movie.
Oh.
In the movie Home Alone.
Okay.
What is Kevin's last name?
McAllister.
Not even waiting for the choices. Ding, 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 ding. Good.
Sorry.
Good. No, you're okay. You're all right. Yeah. In the movie The Grinch.
Grinch? Which one?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
What is the name of the town where the Grinch lives? Is it Whoville, Mount Crumpet, or Punker's Pond?
Punker's Pond. Whoville.
Whoville is correct.
Yeah, Sydney from Whoville.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
All right. So you got what? You got 2 right, and you got 3.
I got Whoville.
No, you got 3 right and 2 wrong.
Yeah.
3 right, 2 wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In the movie Polar Express.
I've seen that a million times.
What's the name of the main character? Is it Stan the Man, Hero Boy, or Astro Kid?
Hero Boy.
Hero Boy is correct.
I've seen it freaking a million times.
All right. This one I know you're getting wrong. Your wife will get this right. You will get this wrong.
Probably.
In the movie Love Actually, What is the name of the Prime Minister's assistant? Susan, Stella, or Natalie?
I've seen this. Stella. No. 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 Stella. She's the main.
Susan, Stella, or Natalie?
It seems like it's Stella. It's not. Natalie. Guess.
Correct. Totally guessed. By the way, Haley is throwing a flag on the field.
Oh.
She's saying the Grinch lives on Mount Crumpet. Yes, he does live on Mount Crumpet, which is in Whoville.
Oh, it shows on the screen. I forgot I did that.
Okay. Mount Crumpet is over top of Whoville. Okay.
Yeah, that's the.
So, anyway. All right, here we go. Movie National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. What is the name of Clark Griswold's boss?
Oh. Shirley. Not Shirley. Get his. I know this. Frank Shirley. He froze again. What is he messing with me? We seriously lost him. He must have some serious problem. It's Frank. It's got to be Frank Shirley. I'm googling it. Hold on. Christmas Vacation. Boss's name. Frank Shirley. Boom. Got it. I told him we should just do this another night. But, your dad. We go to Mancourt. I have no clue what Mancourt's about. Shit. Let's keep going with the questions here. Christmas movie questions. All right. Haley, in the film Elf, what is the main character's favorite type of pasta? Let's see if you get this one. I'll play along. He needs the computer. Yeah, he does. You should get one for Christmas. Spaghetti, syrup, Pop-Tarts, and sugar. That's correct. Okay. Let's try. In Elf, when Buddy runs away, what does he apologize for in a note that he leaves behind? In Elf, when Buddy runs away, what does he apologize for in a note that he leaves behind? What does he say in a note when he leaves? Come on. I got a feeling you can do it. Haley. For ruining Christmas and jamming 11 cookies in the VCR. Who bust Santa out in jail in the Santa Claus? One with Tim Allen. Charlie and the. I think his computer's toast. Oh, he commented. Your hard drive is failing. His elf. ELIFs. Yeah. All right. All right, let's see. What does Clark Griswold hope to buy with his big, big Christmas bonus check in the Christmas Vacation movie? I got a feeling we're going to end the show soon because I'll run out of stuff to talk about. Everybody know what Clark Griswold? Aha. Pull. That's correct. That was Michelle. Nice. What's the name of the dog and how the Grinch stole Christmas? What's the name of the dog? Miles says a toy. Hi, Miles. What's the name of the dog and how the Grinch stole Christmas? Anybody know? He's trying to reboot. I'm going to give him about 5 more minutes, and then we're pulling the plug. Anybody on the dog? Max. Yep, Max. Yep. In Home Alone, where does Kevin's family go on vacation? In Home Alone, where does Kevin's family go on vacation? Without Kevin, of course. You see they're making a new Home Alone? With all the adult version of these people? Huh. That's going to be awesome to watch. Paris, that's correct. All right, and in the Christmas Story, what gift does Ralphie receive from his aunt? In Christmas Story, what gift does Ralphie receive from his aunt? I thought they went to Florida. I thought they went to New York. The bunny suit, that's right. Yep. I can't believe I'm doing freaking Christmas trivia. My wife would be loving this. Ugh. What is the name of the dough that Rudolph likes in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? What is the name of the dough that Rudolph likes in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Kevin went to New York. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Welcome back. We're doing Christmas trivia without you. Claire, that's right.
You're doing Christmas trivia without me?
Yeah. I've won.
Well, I don't.
It was Frank Shirley, by the way.
My computer's playing like the Philadelphia Eagles did last night. I mean, it's
Holy crap! So what's
I can
the
laugh
highest
about it
grossing?
today. I wasn't laughing about it last night.
I know you were pretty bitter last night. I didn't talk to you last night though.
It was probably a good thing.
What's the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time? I've been polling the audience. But
highest grossing Christmas movie of all time. Christmas Vacation, maybe. No, it can't be. The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Home Alone.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's what it says. I mean, I don't know how true. This is off BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
So, let's do 2 more, and we'll carry on the show.
Well, as long as we can. If this goes kaput one more time, we're gonna have to do something else. But the
Grinch's heart. Well, the Grinch's heart is said to be how many times too small?
4 times? No, 400 times.
2.
2 times too.
2 times too small. And the last one, Michelle said 3, and she says 3 times out of on 2. It says 2 on here. So, last one we'll go with. What is it? No, that's stupid. What's the most famous Christmas line of all time in the movies?
Most famous Christmas line of all time.
What do you think? It's very short.
Merry Christmas. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
From Die Hard.
I just made that up. I just made that
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
So let's jump right into what do you want to jump into now? Because we're all over the board here. Man Court, I got Tales from the Open Couch.
Let's do Man Court.
Man Court? Let's jump into Man Court.
Present the case. You deliver the verdict. This is Man Court. All rise. The sometime.
You remember you talked about me talking a lot, if we do other stuff down the show? This is good freaking practice.
The whole time I've been trying to reconnect and do what I can on this side of things with whatever's going on here. I'm thinking, well, it sucks, but it's good practice for him.
Because you do all the talking, I just kind of like, yep, and I just go, I agree with you, and go with what's going on in the story. But
listen, if you have a problem you can't solve, you need the help of the Freak Jury or Man Court, tell us about it. Send us your Man Court submission online at alphamenpodcast.com or to one of our social media sites. This week it is the case of the stiffed gift, docket number 231219. Our plaintiff is Hannah from Wilson, North Carolina. She writes, TJ and John, my boyfriend Craig found your show 2 months ago, and he watches every Tuesday night. Personally, while he's doing this, I watch Heart of Dixie on repeat because I think you're both a couple of knuckle-dragging Neanderthals. Having said that, I do know you do the Man Court segment every week, and I'm thinking you may be of some help. So I found that my boyfriend Craig got my Christmas present, and I'm really pissed because I basically told him what to get me, and he completely ignored me. I wanted a set of bracelets and a matching necklace that we saw in a jewelry store recently and literally said to him, that would be a great Christmas gift, hon. And he still didn't get it for me. Instead, he got me an iWatch, which I really don't need or want. Unless he's hiding the necklace and bracelets from me, I'm going to be a little upset on Christmas. Do you think I have a right to be angry? And now we go from computers to the cat.
I love that cat.
Unless he's hiding the necklace and bracelets from me, I'm going to be a little upset on Christmas. Do you think I have a right to be angry? Hannah from Wilson, North Carolina.
No, you don't.
Freak Jury, you can comment with what you think. This is an irritating letter.
Yes.
And Hannah, I'm really not concerned with irritating you because you think I'm a knuckle-dragging Neanderthal. So
she knows you pretty well.
Yeah, but the audacity of Craig, your boyfriend, not obeying your royal command at Christmas time for the perfect gift. I mean, how dare he exercise his free will and his mind of his own, right?
Yeah, and get you a gift.
I mean, clearly your boyfriend missed the memo that he's supposed to be a mind-reading accessory to your life. Right? Now, I understand it's what you wanted, but let's address your pressing concern here. Do you have a right to be angry? Abso-freaking-lutely not.
No.
I mean, maybe we should organize a charity drive for the poor souls out there who get iWatches when they wanted jewelry. I mean, it's a tragedy, really, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
Come on. Remember, it's not about it's not about the thought that counts.
I agree, Haley.
It's getting what you exactly demanded, right? I mean, is that get a life, you know?
It takes it out of Christmas.
So, I mean, the nerve of your boyfriend trying to surprise you with a high-tech gadget that probably costs more than those shiny rocks you desired in the first place. Shame on him for, thinking outside of your meticulously outlined gift boundaries. Really? Here's the deal, Hannah. This Christmas, try counting your blessings instead of your material possessions, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, after all, an iWatch can tell you the time, but it won't keep track of how many levels of entitlement you've reached. I'm wishing you and Craig a joyous season of maybe self-reflection this year. I feel like the ghost of Christmas present, but this letter this week is irritating. No, you don't have a right to be angry, and you're lucky you got anything at all. And depending on what kind of guy he is, you're lucky you didn't get the old macaroni necklace. I'm just saying.
I'd definitely give her a necklace.
I don't understand. Like every year, like I ask my wife what she wants.
Yeah.
For Christmas, and I generally do get her what she wants. But sometimes I get a better idea. And she may or may not appreciate that more than what she wanted, but in the same time, I came up with the idea.
It's a thought. It counts.
And it's the thought that counts.
I mean, my wife asks me all the time, "What do you want?" And really, I buy what I want when I can,
Right?
All year. So I really don't care what I get
Right.
for Christmas. I'm just glad to be home for Christmas and
I've
not
been
on the
talking to
road.
my socks for 3 weeks now. Hang on, guys, just a couple more weeks. Socks, ties, and underwear. That's yeah.
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 I agree.
Be grateful you still have them at all acting this way. That was a great line too. Whoever just sent that in.
That was Peak's World.
Yeah. So anyway, that is Man Court this week, and because we're all over the place tonight, we'll head for the old couch.
Going to the couch. All right. Hold on. Wasn't ready for that. There you go.
Tales from the old couch.
There's an old couch just on the other side of this camera. It used to be in our living room downstairs. My wife wanted me to send it curbside long ago, but I just couldn't do it. It's comfortable. I like to sit on it and think. And well, this week I'm thinking about gift giving, having just read that horrendous Man Court, letter. And you start thinking about why we do the things that we do. Let's dive into the mysterious phenomenon of last-minute Christmas shopping for your wife. I know you're thinking, why on earth would anyone wait until the very last second to grab gifts for their better halves?
Oh.
But I'm guilty of it, and this year I didn't do it though. I got her gifts like a whole 2 weeks before Christmas.
Nice.
But let me spill the cocoa beans for you tonight. It's not that any of us want to be last-minute shoppers, but there's some twisted logic behind this madness. And first off, let's address the elephant in the room, which is the infamous procrastination goblin. Oh, yeah, that cheeky little guy lives in the back of your mind whispering, "Hey, buddy, you still got plenty of time. Relax." Right? So every year you fall victim to the little troublemaker. Don't worry, TJ. You got weeks. You can tackle this present guest later. And guess what? Later becomes the 23rd of December, and suddenly it's a race against time that even Santa would find daunting. As they always say on those blue screen TVs ads that try to sell you stuff, but wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the pressure of getting the perfect gift, as Hannah wanted. The one that screams, "I put a lot of thought into this, and I totally didn't buy this in a panic-induced frenzy." I mean, I love my wife, but picking the right present is like navigating a maze blindfolded. Now, do I go for the sentimental, the tear-jerking gift, maybe something practical, perhaps a blend of both, or do I do what I do every year and buy her something that I think is cool, but for a lady, which is generally means some sort of tech gear. You know what I mean? And it's like playing emotional chess. I'm convinced the gifts are the pawns, and every year I'm about to lose my queen when I play. So there's an added challenge of not blowing the surprise. When you wait till the last minute, you don't have to sneak around like a secret agent hiding shopping bags in the trunk and tiptoeing around the house like a burglar, hoping she won't catch you in a covert mission. But let's not forget the real reason I wait till the last minute. It's because deep down, I secretly thrive in chaos. There's a odd thrill in joining the hustle and bustle of frantic choppers dodging through crowded stores like a holiday ninja. Not before, however, a trip to the liquor store for a pint of Jack Daniels and a stop at Mickey D's for a large Diet Coke, of which I dump half out onto the ground and add the Jack. I find mixing them in the soda container before hitting the mall or the big box store makes the experience much more tolerable. However, one word of caution, after polishing it off, just about everything seems like a great gift-giving idea. And never, ever, 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 ever buy your wife a vacuum cleaner for Christmas. That was a pretty shitty holiday. Having said that, despite the chaos, the panic, the endless debates in my head, seeing her smile when she opens that perfectly imperfect last-minute gift is priceless. So maybe, just maybe, there's a method to this madness after all, or perhaps maybe I should start planning for next Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. No fun in that. Happy holidays, everyone. May your shopping be swift and your presents be perfectly imperfect. And that's Tales from the Old Couch tonight.
Did you notice I disappeared?
I did not.
For about 3 minutes.
I don't know how I missed that.
3 minutes. I was trying to close out the Instagram screen.
Yeah.
And I hit the X for here and closed my whole screen and lost it. I was like,
So Murphy's Law tonight.
What and it's Murphy's Law. That's the first time I've done that.
Will go wrong. All righty, where are we headed next? Red Foreman Awards. Let's do it.
Oh, where are they? Hold on. Here we go.
Who needs a foot in the ass? The Alpha Men Podcast presents
my foot into this thing called your ass.
The Red Foreman Awards.
You dumbass.
Is lagging by a hair. And every time it cuts out, I think my screen's going to go blue and I'm going to lose you again.
If we lose you again, that's it. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a good night.
That's right. That's what we'll say. Abruptly, we may leave the air. The Christmas Spectacular was much too big for the internet. That's how we'll put it. This week's first Red Foreman Award winner is the unnamed woman from Wisconsin who got shot with the gun that she snuck into the MRI machine. As Forrest Gump would say, she was shot right in the buttocks. All right. After sneaking
how'd she sneak that thing in there?
I don't know. Sneaking a handgun into her MRI screening, which caused it to go off, according to authorities. Court docs report that the patient was brought into the magnet room with a concealed Ferris handgun, adding that in the process of entering the bore, the handgun was attracted to the magnet and fired a single round. Patient received a gunshot wound in the right buttocks area. The unnamed 57-year-old woman, thank God you're unnamed because it's pretty embarrassing, had been screened before entering the exam room and answered no to questions about having weapons. Luckily, however, her wounds were not severe, just her ego and reputation now.
Dumbass. You dumbass.
Next up, Michael Green and Byron Bolden.
That's probably the dumbest one I've ever heard on the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's, Michael Green and Byron Bolden you see on the screen there, two thieves that have been sentenced after a 3-day trial this month, nicknamed the KitchenAid Mixer Crew. They were popped for stealing expensive kitchen appliances along with clothing from a Kohl's store, but there's the thing, the items they stole amounted. This is gonna make your blood boil. Ready? You holding on to something?
Yeah.
The items they stole amounted to $2,094. However, the cutoff between a misdemeanor and a felony in Colorado is $2,000. So they were over, right?
Yeah.
Well, a spokesman for the 18th Judicial District Attorney's Office recalled the legal argument being made by the defense now was that these two individuals basically stole merchandise that was on sale. And if you take the sale price, it would fall below the $2,000 threshold required for a Class 6 felony conviction.
I see the case. I see the case.
Apparently, they didn't fall for it at the court, and Green will serve 15 months in prison. Bolden sentenced to 90 days in jail with credit for time served as a condition of 18 months of probation.
I'd ask for appeal and ask for what it costs to make them.
Our next cat jumping up onto the desk,
Dumbass.
Red Foreman Award, is Courtney Epps of South Carolina. There you see her.
Yep.
Who was singing while relieving herself during a DUI arrest. After leading the Florida Highway Patrol on a high-speed chase, officers saying Courtney Epps, who lives in South Carolina, was clocked going at speeds between 90 and 120 miles an hour as she raced around and eventually approached hundreds of runners during a half marathon. After 2 attempts to stop her with spike strips, Epps finally blew out 3 tires and cops were able to nab her. She had extremely constricted pupils, did not respond to verbal or physical stimulation, and only stared straight forward in silence, according to her police report. Meanwhile, as she was getting checked out at the hospital, troopers observed Epps urinating on herself in the lobby while belting out gospel tunes. Because,
Dumbass.
She'd then alternate between falling asleep and talking to herself. Epps faces several charges, including DUI and a felony charge for fleeing and disregarding the safety of persons or property. Finally, our last Red Foreman Award this week. It's a sad state of affairs when you get robbed while you're robbing a store. Thieves were holding up a check cashing place. How does this count for a crime statistic? 3 masked and armed people allegedly robbed a check cashing service in Commerce City, Colorado on Saturday. Well, they tried to. 2 of the 3 suspects have been arrested, which was easier than usual because, here's what the local police said on Facebook. In an unexpected and ironic twist, as the trio was robbing the business, a 4th criminal stole their getaway car parked out in front of the store.
Oh, shit. That's irony.
Which police believe had already been stolen by them.
Oh.
I mean, really. I mean, when you can't believe you're
getting ironic.
Alone for just a few minutes to rob a business. Dumbasses.
Oh, I mean, they're up there with
You'll have a classic case of foot stuck in ass.
Absolutely. That is the Red Foreman Awards this week on the Alpha Men Podcast. Alpha Men Podcast is proudly presented by Ohana Sports Cards on Facebook. Ohana means family, and that's how they treat their customers, like family. Check out Ohana Sports Cards on Facebook and become part of the Ohana family. Awesome card breaks from football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Ohana Sports Cards on Facebook. That's OHANA Sports Cards. Ohana Sports Cards.
I think we're nearing the end here somewhere.
Yeah. This is our segment called Your Team Sucks. It's the Alpha Men on Sports. And tonight we get started with longtime NBC sports broadcaster and a guy I actually like, Al Michaels.
Yep.
He's not the best. I mean, the best football broadcasters ever were Pat Summerall and John Madden. But Al Michaels, right up there. He is not going to be part of the network's NFL coverage this year, the playoff coverage. And there is a conspiracy theorist going around. Get your tinfoil hat out. You ready for this? There's a conspiracy theory that the reason that Al Michaels will not be doing playoff games this year is that Taylor Swift is to blame for it. Because we all needed to hear another Taylor Swift NFL story, right? I mean, there hasn't been that Taylor Swift girl. She just doesn't get much coverage. I mean, we really don't know that much about her.
Never heard of her.
So here's the conspiracy theory that's spread, suggesting that Michaels could have been removed from NBC's playoff coverage as a result of some comments that were critical of the amount of attention that Swift received during the NFL broadcasts this season. NBC was quick to cater their newfound Swiftie audience with a Swift-themed intro to their Chiefs game against the New York Jets, and showing her many times throughout the game, which has happened week in and week out since then. Michaels, however, was not happy about the attention that Swift was getting during the broadcast, referring to her as a sideshow in October in an interview in Sports Illustrated. He said, "The vast majority of the audience are tuning in to watch a football game. There are people, I don't know how many, it could be a sizable number, but it's certainly not the majority, that if you train the camera on her all night long, they'd be satisfied with that. That is not what we're going to do. There might be an appropriate shot or a couple. I don't know what the number is going to be. If Kelsey scores 6 touchdowns, who the hell knows? But what we're going to do, but for the most part, just in moderation, the game is still the important element here by far, and that's our thought. After that, you sort of make it one of my favorite words, farcical. A freaking men.
Yeah.
I am so tired of trying to watch a football game and seeing Taylor Swift.
And the Chiefs are falling apart since she's been around.
Yeah, really. Really. The conspiracy theory suggests that NBC was not happy with Michaels, calling Swift a sideshow, as the network has a desire to cater to Swift's massive audience of Swifties. You really think you're going to turn them into football fans, do you?
No.
No. All right, moving on. Tommy DeVito. Yes, Cutlass. May have had a bad game on Sunday.
Huh?
As the New Orleans Saints beat the New York Giants 24-6. But things are still progressing at warp speed for the quarterback. Over the weekend, the price for a DeVito personal appearance.
What's the picture you sent me here?
A picture of Tommy DeVito.
That is not Tommy DeVito.
No, it is not. That's our next story. Don't worry about it. According to a tweet from Darren Rovell, DeVito's appearance fee has doubled from $10,000 to $20,000, and for that reason, DeVito did not appear tonight in Morristown at a pizza shop that he was scheduled to be at from 6 to 7:30. According to the graphic that's still on a local patch, for $50 you could get DeVito's autographed, and at that price, only 400 people would need to buy tickets. Since they doubled it, now they're looking at 800, and well, on top of that, you're selling pizza, so basically we're all losing money by the event being canceled. And if this is accurate, it's a rough look for DeVito, especially if he agreed to the appearance prior to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
That's
then for the news to break right after a big Giants loss, forget about it. You know?
That's a dick move.
Absolutely.
He's been coming out. He's been doing decent out there too. So
I like him. I don't think he has. I think he's a fluke, but I think it's great.
Yeah.
Speaking of not liking him, Steelers DeMonte Kazee suspended for the rest of the season for violating the player safety rules. And I don't know if you saw that hit or not, but
yeah,
it was wicked. Led with the helmet. Absolutely awful. By the way, Steelers plan to start Mason Rudolph at quarterback versus the Bengals this week. And, they just can't. That team, they might as well pack it in and worry about next year.
Yeah, sounds like the Eagles.
All right, let's get to it. Hey, you lost this weekend, too. I don't want to hear it.
Dude, we didn't lose. We got our ass spanked.
You got pounded. And every week, when the Eagles do lose, like you guys love to put graphics up showing what your score against that team was compared to our score. Dude, you guys scored 10 freaking points. 10.
Hey, I can't even argue.
Actually, you scored 3 points because that last touchdown was completely in garbage time. Like
I can't argue.
the
with
Bills
that.
were like, "Yeah, go ahead." You know what? Put McCarthy in. Let him run one in. I mean, you could have put the head coach in and you would have scored that touchdown. Okay, so that's the way that it goes.
But you guys haven't done nothing in December yet.
You're right.
Now you're gonna play another Pop Warner team like the Giants next week, and probably gonna win.
We're probably going to win the remaining 3 games.
But
And
hey,
at the beginning of the
are you playing the
season-
Cardinals?
Yeah, Cardinals and the Giants twice.
I hope you freaking lose.
Cardinals and the Giants twice. And here's the deal. At the beginning of the season, I said that we were going to go 13 and 4. That's what I said.
No. I'm gonna go back and look. I think it was like a 16.
I'm pretty
15
sure.
or 16.
Pretty sure. Looking at the schedule, I had 4 losses on it at the beginning of the season.
But
they weren't necessarily the losses that happened, but I did. If we end 13 and 4, I'm okay with it. And here's the deal, okay? We get on each other, you and I, back and forth on the internet pretty hard.
Yeah.
You and I both know that it's a joke and that we're just trying to crank
to
each
a
other
point.
up.
Some days I want to punch you. I won't lie. Some days I'm over it. I just don't want to hear more about the games. I want to punch you.
Okay. There are people out there who don't understand that it's a joke. And like today, I mean, I laugh. I mean, I wasn't laughing last night when the game was over. I was mad. I was mad. Look, I mean, they played horrible. I say every week, don't blame the refs. The refs, you shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. Okay. And, if your game is decided by 1 or 2 calls by a referee, then you deserve to lose anyway, because you shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that tight. Right.
I saw the 2 videos you posted.
Okay. His foot. Now, having said that, now you know that I don't play that card. I don't.
Yeah, his foot did touch the ground.
It did not. It did not. When you look at the close up,
yeah,
it did not touch. I sent you the close up.
Now the holding one, I see that. I saw the hold. I agree with that right there. It was a hold.
And that particular play, he was on the 1 yard line. That would have been a touchdown. Okay. Guaranteed touchdown. Okay. And, then James Bradbury goes out and puts his hand on the guy's waist, and PI flags are flying all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay. And look, Jalen underthrew that last ball that was an interception. They flat out tackled the guy.
He has the most turnovers now.
They flat out, before the ball even got there, they had him flat out tackled. Okay. All right. There was so many calls. So here's what I think about last night. Okay. And I'm not making excuses. They lost. They should have lost. They played terrible. Yeah. I'm okay with it. However, I will tell you, Hurts got the flu. Flew on a separate plane to Seattle so that he wouldn't get the rest of the team sick.
You gave me shit about my guys being sick.
Okay. Both interceptions, pass interference, foot was not down. The video is everywhere today. The foot was, if you watch the close-up, the foot is not down. Okay?
I'll have to look at it.
And I'm not the guy who puts the ref stuff out there every week. I know they miss calls on both sides of the ball. I know sometimes you get away with one. I know sometimes you don't. But both those calls were crucial, game-changing calls. But again, they didn't play well. Shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. They lost. We're on to next week. That's all there is to it.
To the Giants. We have the hardest schedule rest of the season. You have the easiest. This is screwed up.
Dude, the Philadelphia Eagles have the 6th hardest schedule this year. Okay? You have like the 24th hardest schedule. Your schedule's nothing compared to our schedule.
But the teams are playing the rest of the season are pretty stacked.
Yeah. Well, we just went through. Look, the Philadelphia Eagles played 2 playoff-bound opponents who had 10 days rest.
Yeah.
Okay? They played 4 games in 20 days. Okay? That's brutal. Again, and I mean, you look at who I knew we were going to lose a couple of those games. I knew we were. That's why I put us at 14 and or whatever. 14 or 13 and 4 or whatever. It is. So that's the deal. So now, having said that, the Dallas Cowboys, which listen, no, dude, I will. The Dallas Cowboys, I hate them. I can't stand them.
Like the Eagles.
All right. I can't stand the Dallas Cowboys. I hate them down to my core.
Yep.
Playing good football right now. They are. They're playing good football. Well, Dak threw an interception this weekend, and I don't know what the hell was going on yesterday or Sunday, but the Eagles, I will also add, just changed defensive coordinators 2 days before the game. Okay.
Yep.
Going with Matt Patricia. They need to change. The Philadelphia Eagles need to change offensive coordinators as well. And if you look at my Facebook page, you will know I have said that over and over. Play calling is atrocious. It's atrocious. They're so predictable. It's not even funny.
What's up with Jalen with all his turnovers?
I think it's the play calling. I think it's the positions that the offensive coordinator is putting him in. I think he's very uncomfortable with this offensive coordinator and this offense. And Frank Reich is now available. And Frank Reich is the Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. And they should go get him and ditch the other guy. All right. That's all there's to it. So let's do picks this week. Week 16.
Speed through them because we're almost at 2 hours here.
In the NFL. And by the way, I went 11-5 last week. Not too shabby. And a couple games I picked the score dead on.
Yeah.
So here we go. New Orleans Saints at the Los Angeles Rams. Both teams 7-7 on the season. Winner of this game gets a big boost in the playoff race. I'm more comfortable with the Rams offense in this game. I'm going to go Rams over the Saints 24-20.
Agree.
We got football on Saturday this week. Bengals at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Is this even a question? Bengals 21, Steelers 14. Buffalo Bills at the Los Angeles Chargers. Bills look tough. They've defeated the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys consecutive weeks. They face the Justin Herbert-less Chargers. Bills 27, Chargers 13. All right. Sunday, we see the Atlanta Colts at the Indianapolis Colts at the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons got to win this game to have a chance in the NFC South, which is a joke division. Colts are 5-2 on the road. I think the Colts will win this game 24-21.
Yeah, I'll go with the Colts.
Green Bay Packers, Carolina Panthers. Are we even asking this question?
Packers all the way.
Yeah, but here's the deal. I mean, they just lost 2 games straight. They will bounce back into the win column this week because the Panthers are a group of knuckle-dragging Neanderthals. That's all. I mean, they're just awful. They're horrible this year. Packers 21, Panthers 10. Cleveland Browns at the Houston Texans. This is a tough game to call because the Browns are 2-4 on the road this year. They found some magic with Joe Flacco at QB. I think they're going to upset the Texans in Houston. Browns 27, Texans 21.
I'll go with that. I like that.
Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings. This game is really important for the Vikings and their playoff cause. Lions will hurt their NFC North rivals' hopes, though. It'll be Lions 28, Vikings 20. I think there's something special about this Lions team. I don't know how far in the playoffs they'll go, but they're on the right track. They're not a normal Detroit team. So, Washington Commanders at the New York Jets. Both of these teams had higher expectations for this season. They both might have new head coaches next year. I don't know. Jets 17, Commanders 14. Seattle Seahawks at the Tennessee Titans. Titans 1-6 on the road. Lucky for them, this game is at Nissan Stadium where they're a respectable 4-3. Unlucky again, however, for them, though they're playing the Seahawks. Seahawks are going to win this game 24-17. Jacksonville Jags, Tampa Bay Bucks. Jags are favored on the road. I'm not buying it. Tampa Bay the past couple of weeks is on fire. They are on the rise. I'm going to go Bucks 24, Jags 19.
Yeah, the Bucks. Yeah, I'll go after last week's performance. I'll go with the Bucks.
Arizona Cardinals, Chicago Bears. Both these teams already looking ahead to next season. Will Kyler Murray or Justin Fields, either one of them, be QBs there with either one of those franchises? Who knows? Bears 27, Cardinals 23. Dallas Cowboys at the Miami Dolphins. This is a trap game for the Cowboys, and they could be in trouble here. They are just 3-4 on the road. The Dolphins are 6-1 at home. Yeah. I'm going Fins 31, Cowboys 24. Fins win. Fins win. Fins win.
No. I'm going by Cowboys after the ass whooping we got last week. I got a feeling we're going to come back with vengeance.
Sunday night, New England Patriots at the Denver Broncos.
That's a rough one.
Will Belichick even last for the remainder of the season in New England? I don't know.
I think he will, out of respect.
Yeah. It's got to be painful, though, for the Crafts. I mean, they got to be beside themselves. Broncos 24, Patriots 10. Monday football week, because it's holiday weekend. We got Christmas Day football this year.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Vegas Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs. Going to be a great game. The Raiders are improved under Antonio Pierce, 63 points, most in their franchise this past weekend, but still not enough to beat the Chiefs, I don't think. Chiefs 31, Raiders 20. New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles obviously really need this win to help their playoff seeding, while the Giants are looking towards next year already. Eagles 28, Giants 16. And
I can't root for either one of them.
Upset pick of the week this week, and here it is. All right. Baltimore Ravens at the San Francisco 49ers. Our viewer Peak is not going to like me at all. These teams lead their respective conferences 10-3 or 11-3, excuse me. Ravens 6-1 on the road, 49ers 5-1 on the road. This is going to be a Christmas Day treat. This is going to be a fantastic game. Ravens pull it out, though, 24-21.
Oh, a field goal.
Over the 49ers. Yeah, close game.
Yeah. They're both good. I'd rather see Baltimore take the win. So, I'm going Baltimore.
And so would the rest of the country. And so would the rest of the country. And that is Your Team Sucks tonight, the Alpha Men on Sports on the Alpha Men podcast.
And I know there's a little man waiting for this segment right here.
There is a little man waiting for this segment.
He stayed up extra late for this, so here you go, buddy.
At the Holiday Spectacular tonight, final Alpha Men podcast of season 1. It has not been without challenges and tech problems and everything else, but nonetheless, my little buddy Miles told me some Christmas jokes. You ready for these? 8 years old.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right. What would you call Santa if he was broke?
I don't know.
St. Nicholas.
That's pretty good. That's really good, Miles.
What did Santa's helpers learn in kindergarten? What did Santa's helpers learn in kindergarten?
I don't know.
The alphabet.
That's it's good. It's a little cheesy, but
final Miles joke, and then we'll move on to the dad ones. All right.
Yeah.
How much did Santa pay for his sled?
Trying to think some Christmassy. I don't know.
Nothing. It was on the house.
That's damn. I might use that one. That's good, Miles. Good job, buddy.
Christmas jokes from my 8-year-old grandson, Miles. Love you, buddy. All right. Some dad jokes now.
Gotcha.
What could you call Frosty if he was sporting a six-pack? What would you call Frosty if he was sporting a six-pack?
Drunk? I don't know.
The abdominal snowman.
Abdominal snowman. What do gingerbread men use when they break their legs?
A gingerbread. I don't know what.
Candy canes.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
What do you call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa?
Naughty.
A rebel without a clause.
I rebel out of claws. That's all right. Fair.
All right.
What do you
Last
call
one.
a snowman party?
Snowman party. Don't know.
Snowball.
Snowball.
What's your last one?
Last one. All right. What are people who have a fear of Santa? What are people who have a fear of Santa called?
I don't know that one.
Claustrophobic.
Come on.
Saying.
Why does Santa go down the chimney instead of the front door?
I saw this one somewhere, but I don't know.
Because it suits him.
It suits him. Yeah, that's it. That's it. All righty. Holiday jokes, dad jokes, and from Miles tonight on the Alpha Men podcast.
Where we're going to now?
Real or fake news?
Real fake news. There you go. I wasn't sure.
All right, you know how this works. We're going to give John 3 headlines. His job is to pick the real story. 2 of the headlines are fake. One of the headlines is very much a real story. And so you can play along at home. Here are our 3 headlines. You ready?
Yep.
Idaho artist making big bucks selling fish mist trees for fish tanks. Idaho artist making big bucks selling fish mist trees for fish tanks.
Let's say that fast.
Idaho artist making big bucks selling fish mist trees for fish tanks.
It's not fair. You're professionally
She
trained.
sells seashells down by the seashore.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway. 999 nuns interned in an Indiana nunnery. Anyway, okay, here we go. Next headline.
Yeah.
Hermes heir leaving billion-dollar fortune to 55-year-old gardener.
Sounds like a movie.
Hermes heir, they're a luxury company, basically, leaving billion-dollar fortune to 55-year-old gardener. And finally, study: the more TV you watch, the less likely you are to wear matching socks. That's your third headline. Study: more TV you watch, the less likely you are to wear matching socks. So you got the Idaho artist with the fish mist trees, the Hermes heir leaving billion-dollar fortune to gardener, and the study that says the more TV you watch, the less likely you are to have matching socks.
The last one sounds stupid. I'm gonna go to fish mist trees because it's Christmas and it sounds like something people would do.
88-year-old heir to the Hermes fortune is planning on adopting his 51-year-old gardener so he can leave his $11 billion fortune to him.
I'm gonna garden his garden.
Nickel, we're in the wrong business, dude. Why is it always the gardener? Can I ask? Like, this is a movie that's been done about 15 times, right?
Can you picture us being gardeners?
I don't know.
No.
No. Nicholas Puch's family will likely battle his decision out in court, as will a foundation who he had previously promised his money to. But the billionaire says, he's not married, has no children, has plans to leave his estate to his former gardener and handyman, who's from a modest Moroccan family. And the rest of Puch's family, no kids or wife included, is not too keen on the plan. His decision comes on the heels of his resignation from the company's board after a rival luxury conglomerate took a major stake in Hermes, sparking a family battle. Pooch has apparently also committed his cash to an organization he set up to combat misinformation. So they'll probably try to stop that stunt too, and we'll see.
Wow.
That is 11 billion. You imagine you bust your ass doing gardening all your life, and then you work for this rich guy. You work for this rich guy who's probably a jerk to you his whole life, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to leave you $11 billion."
I'd kiss him.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, $11 billion. Yeah,
you're
whatever.
a Cowboys fan. You kiss a lot of things.
All
right.
I haven't played this yet today, so.
Shut the fuck up!
All righty. Parting thoughts tonight is going to be held by a new feature, or at least a Christmas feature, called Holiday Jeopardy.
You're mighty fine, girl. I got music on my radio.
Okay, you know how Jeopardy works, right?
No.
I'm going to give you an answer.
Yep.
And your answer must be in the form of a question to answer it. Okay?
So what is or what or where? Yep.
Right. If you don't get it, I'm going to give it to you. All right? So we're not playing for points or anything. We're just playing for fun here. The answer? Christmas stockings and Tommy Lee. Christmas stockings and Tommy Lee.
I don't know. I don't even know to use for that.
Name things that are hung. Christmas stockings and Tommy Lee.
Dude, that's
okay. Silent Night.
That's good.
Silent Night is your answer.
Yeah.
Name a beloved Christmas song and something husbands rarely experience. Silent Night. Okay.
Oh, that's a key word. Silent Night.
Yeah. The answer? Mistletoe.
Silent. Mistletoe.
Okay. The answer is mistletoe. What's the question? What's better to see at a Christmas party than camel toe? Mistletoe.
Mistletoe. Yeah.
Okay. The answer? Times Square on New Year's Eve and Old Geezers.
I am horrible at this. I have no clue.
Name things associated with balls dropping.
Oh, God. Well played.
Last one. Ho, ho, ho.
What is Merry Christmas?
What did Santa say when he saw Kim, Courtney, and Chloe? Oh.
Well played. That's good, too.
Listen, we are going to take New Year's off because I'm going to be traveling on Tuesday next week. And
Christmas.
I'm sorry. Christmas off.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be traveling back from Pennsylvania on Tuesday, and I'm not sure that I can make it here. And obviously I have some computer issues I got to take care of, figure out what's going on here.
Yeah.
But thanks for watching this past year. It's been a lot of fun. We get started, in June? Last week of June, I think?
June 27th.
June 27th was our first show. And we've had a lot of fun doing this each and every week. 2024 is going to be bigger and better. All new stuff coming in the new year. And, we'll see you shortly after New Year's with Season 2 of the Alpha Men Podcast. You have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll see you next time.
Y'all have a Merry Christmas as well.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas!